Well, KwaZulu-Natal Co-operative Governance, the department is urging residents of the province to avoid crossing flooded rivers and to be extremely cautious. To talk more about this, we are joined via Zoom by the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Co-operative Governance and Traditional Affairs spokesperson, Siboniso Mngadi. Good evening to you, Siboniso, and thank you very much for joining us. It's been really emotional watching families lay their loved ones to rest, like in places such as Ladysmith. It's another awful tragedy. Update us tonight on the impact of the floods, the numbers missing or presumed dead.
Yeah, it has been very devastating indeed to witness such a tragedy. So many families losing their loved one, particularly in the month of December, when most families were reuniting and enjoying the festive season. However, it was not the same case with other families across the province. So our statistics for the month of December alone, up until the New Year's Day, it shows that 32 people have lost their lives, with Ladysmith being the epicenter where most people lost life there. About 23 people lost their life in the area of Ladysmith. You recall the incidents that took place on the New Year's Eve where 3 cars were swept away when the riverbank collapsed, and the cars that were traveling on the N11 at the time, they were all swept away, and unfortunately all people that were inside were found deceased.
Really, really sad.
But also,
go ahead.
Yeah, very sad. But also we must indicate that the heavy rains also left devastation and a trail of devastation in various areas. Like homes have been destroyed, public infrastructure such as bridges, roads, and some of the schools have been also affected. You've just mentioned the area of Eshowe, where some businesses within the Eshowe industrial area have also been affected by these heavy rains, when the thunderstorm was accompanied by the strong wind, torn roofs off away and left some people without the roof over their head.
You talk about, some of those harrowing scenes. We saw a motorist and passengers trapped in a bakkie trying to cross a low-level bridge over the Umgeni River. We also saw heroic efforts there, Siboniso, by the rescue teams that were responding. But what it does is reinforce just how dangerous a situation can become in a matter of minutes. What is your message of caution to members of the public? Well,
I must indicate that the MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs in the province, prior to the rainy season, launched quite a number of summer disaster awareness campaigns in various areas. We went to areas of Emandeni, went to Pietermaritzburg, went to areas of Durban. The message was simply just to make people aware of the danger that is posed by these heavy rains. From time to time, we also issue weather warnings as we receive them from the South African weather services, where we appeal to our people maybe to adhere to these safety measures. We advise them not to attempt to cross any river. As long as the water are above your ankle, we advise not to cross. Those that are driving cars, we advise that if possible, please do postpone the trip while it's still raining and wait until the weather is cleared up, because some of these incidents we've realized that they could have been avoided should people adhere to the safety measures that we normally communicate to all the communities. But we continue to appeal to our people. We're working together with the municipalities across the province, as well as traditional leaders, who want to get the message across to our people.
Yeah, certainly, it becomes such a life-threatening situation. Things and the situation can change very, very quickly on the ground. Just to confirm for us, Siboniso, again, just province-wide, one number in terms of those who have died.
Well, since the month of October, when we started receiving heavy rains in KwaZulu-Natal, over 41 people have passed away. But December alone, we have counted 32 people up until the New Year's Day. So that is quite an alarming number that also requires us to do some to intensify our campaigns of disaster awareness campaign. But some incidents are very, very unfortunate, and it's beyond our control to control them, because some of these people have been struck by lightning. There was one incident where a student was struck by lightning while in his residence in Durban. So that is a very unfortunate situation that maybe we have to look to issues such as global warming that also result to these incidents.
So here again, another disaster weather-related in the province, Siboniso. What are the operational plans to work with communities affected tonight? And if there are those who still need information or assistance tonight, where can they go?
Well, our disaster centers are located to all the municipalities across the province. Each and every municipality has the disaster management center, but we also activated our CDW's community development officers that work along with the ward councillors to disseminate information. We use of WhatsApp groups messages that the ward councillors have asked them to create them so that we disseminate all this information. But we do appeal to them each and every time we receive the weather warnings that we are expecting heavy rains. We advise people, especially those that are in the low-lying areas, maybe also to move to safer places. We do also open up public facilities such as community halls to those that may seek a temporary shelter while it's still raining, to also make use of those facilities.
We'll certainly check back with your department ahead of the beginning of the academic year, just to see in terms of the infrastructural damage to schools what the response plan is going to be for the opening of school. But we leave it there tonight, and thank you very much for talking to us. We appreciate it. That was the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Co-operative Governance and Traditional Affairs spokesperson, Siboniso Mngadi.